Can I ask you, do you know what I wrote down here? I was listening to that piece there. In a disintermediated world, which is where Binny Smoggy began his proposition to Guy, translate that to me on where I want to be long and where I want to be short as we go forward. I'm not going to ask you for a 5-year trade, but I'm going to say the world is becoming more disintermediated. There's no doubt about it. If it's Trump on Syria, Trump on Turkey, you've got Brexit and you've got internal impeachment issues. What's the safest trade 2020, first of all?
Look, I hate to quote your previous guests you've had on the show.
It's okay, you can.
I do believe David Bloom's position that there is no alternative at this point in time to the dollar. I think you're hard-pressed to find better yield in terms of yield outside, for volume, outside U.S. Treasuries, outside dollar, outside Asian dollar-denominated debt. I think the trades for the year next year probably are going to be more along the lines of Chinese fixed income, Asian fixed income, because that's the only place where...
Is that a chase for yield? I mean, we'll talk more about EM a little bit later on.
I think we're looking for yield now. At this point in time, I think we're looking for yield. We know the curve is going to stay flat for quite a long time right now. So I think there will be an active search for yield. There's nowhere else to find yield at this point in time.
If we have a hard Brexit, because I was supposed to talk about Brexit in this block, so the producer is already upset. If we have a hard Brexit, the assumption is that the Bank of England will cut rates by 70 basis points. You don't seem convinced on that.
No, I think they'll cut before that, because if we have one more extension, again...
You think if we go for an extension, we get another cut?
I think if we see one more extension, they'll be moving in 25 basis points again. I think that the Bank of England is beginning to see pressure on the economy. The data in the UK is turning. It's not pretty. And I think if we see the lack of progress in finding a resolution, we'll see the Bank of England move before the Brexit if we have one more extension.